These fucking schmeats. Um, Look at these idiots. I ain't seen these idiots forever. Oh shit. This shit's funny. Fucking idiots. Dang you. Hey, Dan. Yeah, that was a crazy night over there tonight. That was nuts. It was fun though, but some people just never learn. But it was fun. I was happy that she got to be on so long and have fun. That was good. Yeah, there's always some cuckoo birds around, especially that Star Angel Tarot chick. Oh my god. I kept saying like stop asking your questions, because there's a paid reading going on. And literally 2 minutes later she did it again. And I'm like, this bitch is whack. You know what? I mistakenly timed her out. And I was like, I'm not timing you out. I'm getting rid of you. I'm sick and tired of you coming in here too, aggravating the shit out of everybody. Like, go away. That's one of the worst things being a reader and you're reading a paid reading and you have other people there and blah 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 blah. Like you can't see like the person's busy, but it's just you want to be like you're just being an asshole. Or that person, I had like this feeling that that person was doing it because they were jealous, you know? Oh, she's not a real reader. If you look on her page, she ain't doing no readings. She's just one of those bullshit ass people. Even the paid reading in between Jonathan, that chick was asking like a million questions, you know? People like that, I'm telling you, man, they fucking irritate me. I was ready to tell that woman that actually paid for the reading. I mean, I know she was like, she was going on and on and on and on, and she was like kept asking like more and more and more questions. Like people just try to like take advantage and more advantage, and I'm like, I wanted to say to her, yo, like, how many questions are you gonna fucking ask? Like for $10? Like, what are you fucking mental? And then she wants to play victim and talk about maybe this is my twin flame and all that bullshit. Some of these women, bro, they be like really fucking addicted. And she's claiming she's like a reader and everything too. So if you're a reader, then why the fuck you asking all these questions when you know what it's like, and then you do the opposite when you go in another reader's room, and then you have the nerve to say that another reader told you the same thing. So if another reader told you, then shut the fuck up and let it happen. And you claim you're a clairvoyant and a fucking whatever you think you are. But I tell you, man, people like that, you just want to be like, look, fuck off and go away. I was like close to saying something, and I said, well, she's paying the reading. I'll leave it alone. And then after that, she asked like two back to back last questions again. And Marty didn't even pick up the cards. She just said, look, yes, I see that and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, Marley's starting to catch on to this bitch because she's asking like more and more and more and more. Like, that shit pisses me off. It just makes me want to like go off it. But hey, it's sometimes like you just get so annoyed that people just don't have no common sense. But it's life on here. And that's one of the main reasons why I don't do free shit. I'll give a message, but I ain't giving you no free reading. Cause you ain't gonna sit there and fucking ask me 1,000 fucking questions and different accounts and come in there and aggravate the shit out of me. Cause a lot of them are slick. They know like it's a paid reading, and as soon as like you finish a sentence, they joke their question in. Like you're getting something for free. Have some fucking patience, like like what? Well, you know what you're doing. You're a human being. You know what you're doing. But see, they don't know what it's like to be on the receiving end. Yeah, it's enough, fucker. Yeah. But see, I don't deal with that shit. I deleted at least 5 or 6 people today on her channel. I hid like 6 people because they just didn't understand. And if you don't understand, you don't need to be in there. And you know what? If they really want to come back in there, then they're gonna get another account and do it again. But I'll piss you off and make you do it. Like, there's no room for that. Like you gotta respect the reader when they have somebody that paid for a reading. You gotta respect them. And if you don't, then if I'm in the room and I have the power to get rid of you, I will. It's that simple. And that's why I'm so glad. Like I can't deal with that shit, man. Yeah, but you got to, man. You can't time them out because they're gonna do it again. You gotta hide them from the channel because they're not worthy to be in there. And you know what? Like I said, Dan, if they really want to come back, they will get another account and they'll resubscribe. And maybe that'll teach them not to act up again. You got to teach people lessons, you have to teach people lessons on here. Like you're not putting up with no bullshit, and then and it's not like you're banned for life. That account can't be used anymore. But you can create another account and I'm gonna make you do that so you learn. Yeah. Yeah, well, Marty pretty much admitted that she doesn't like to be rude. I don't mind being rude because if you're rude to me, I'm going to give you back your own medicine. And I've done it on here plenty of times. And I've allowed a certain person to come back after being rude. And I never got rid of her because, I know that she goes through a lot of bullshit, but it's no excuse to be rude to me. But I fucked her off in front of everybody. You were here that day. You know who I'm talking about. And she still comes back and gets readings and shit. So that's like that person's karma to me. I'll allow you to come back. You can come back in here and get readings, but you're gonna get fucked off. I'm gonna put you in your place. And after that day, it's been cool ever since. It ain't been a problem. And when it becomes a problem, then I get rid of you. And it's not being mean. What it is like you have boundaries. Yeah. When you do this type of work, you can't be mad. You can't be mad because if you're mad, you're not gonna get no answers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Marty does deserve better, and I'm glad that I'm a part of the mod team. And like I told you guys earlier today, when you go in there, get rid of them. Don't put them in timeout. That's like treating them like a child. They're not a child. They're a fucking grown up. And if they want to act like a child, then you get rid of them. And like I said, it's not the end of the world. They can always get another account and come back. And I've done it before. Someone banned me off a channel, and I came back in another name, and I went back in there, and I told them about themselves, and they banned me again. But I just did it live just so I can get rid of, so I can make them mad. No, but that's true. You're absolutely true. You're absolutely right. The younger people think they don't have to be respectful. They think that this is their world, or I don't want an older person tell me what to do. And that's why I don't have no problem telling anybody that comes in here and disrespects me where to go. I don't care what your age is or who you are. If I feel like you're disrespecting me or somebody in my room, then I'm gonna fuck you off. And it's gonna be here for everybody to see. Just like the last time I did it, the video is still up so people can see. Don't play with me. Because I'll fucking make you look stupid. And you look even stupider coming back. So that's why, like, some people I just, deal with them. And then when they come back, they know how to treat me different. Or they know that not to do it again. Sometimes it's good to fuck people off because it makes them understand like, hey, maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have done that to Mark or whoever. But when we were younger, we couldn't talk the way we do to an adult. Hell no, you get your fucking ass slapped. But now it's child abuse and you touched me, I'm gonna sue you. All these little bitches in this world. That's what they all are, a bunch of little bitches. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm suing. Don't touch me. It's abuse. That's why, yeah, go right ahead. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure you hit me first. When you hit me, then it's 9-9. But on here, I ain't putting up with no shit. I put up with too much shit on here as it is. And that's one of the reasons why my room is nice and quiet and I have just a limited amount of people around and it's beautiful. I'm not looking for all those people in my room. Hell no, that drive me nuts. Sometimes I don't even like to do readings when I come on. I like just come on here and talk shit and have fun and shoot the shit with everybody. But there's a lot of crazy people, man. I saw that tonight. A lot of crazy people. But it's all good. I don't mind. I don't mind holding it down. I'll be rude. It's cool. I'll be rude for you. It's okay. It's not the first time. I've been modding channels forever. I've been doing it for a very long time, and I'm not scared to like tell people to fuck off and go wherever. Hey Maria, how you doing? You good? Yeah, I'm doing good. We're just here talking about rude people. Well, the thing is we're not full time readers. It's just like something we do part time and make money off of, which is great. But if it was a full time job, yes, of sure, of course. Yeah. But she gets blessed, you know? We all get checks, so it's cool. We all get checks every month that pays for a bill or two, so it's nice. I actually thought that'll never happen. I really did, because when I get money through PayPal, I can't really transfer it to my account. I have to use it or spend it on something. So, but now I got a YouTube check, so it's nice. It pays for one of my bills, and it's beautiful. So, as long as it pays for something, then it's good. And no, it doesn't go into my bank account because PayPal doesn't deal with Bermuda banks. If I was in the States or Canada, yes, and some other countries, but Bermuda, no. Zelly doesn't work either. But the thing is, I don't like to tell too many people what I do with my life, but I've mentioned it before that what I do is I have a friend of mine in the United States that I've known for maybe 15 years now, and I send her the money and then she sends it to me. But I don't do it very often because I use the PayPal money to buy things, online. So it still works either way. But if I really want the cash, I can get it. Yeah, through my friend. Like it's if I can do it with anybody, I can send you guys a couple $100. You put it in your account and then you send it to me by MoneyGram. So I can still get my money that way, but I have to go through MoneyGram. So if you so anybody could do it for me if I asked you to, but that's up to you. And I just send extra to cover the charge of sending it. I don't do it very often because I don't really need the cash like that, but I'd rather keep the money in my PayPal so when I buy things. So, like for instance, when I buy all these hats and all these clothes, it's on websites that I can use PayPal with. So instead of using my bank account or my credit card or my debit card, I use PayPal to pay for it, which is my money anyway, you know? And I've bought a lot of tools for my business with the money I make off of here. So it's a blessing, trust me. And I thank everybody for donating and shit like that. So like it's not like I can't get the money, you know? Yeah. For instance, I can go to Home Depot and buy tools with the PayPal money. And that's what I want. And I can buy all these hats, all these clothes. All the hats and clothes that I pretty much bought with the PayPal money. So it's easy. It's easy for me. So that way I don't have to use my bank account. So either way, I can get the money, but it just doesn't. I wish I can put it in my bank account. That's the wish I had, but it's not that. It's not gonna happen because Bermuda doesn't deal with PayPal. I wish they did. Bermuda was supposed to get a Cash App last year, and it didn't go through because of the banks had a problem with it. But thank God, when I get a check from YouTube from here, it goes directly in my account, and I have to pay an $8 check fee. So I lose $8 every time they send me money. And with PayPal, it's the same thing. They take a certain percentage when you send somebody money, which is cool. I don't really care. It's not a big thing. It's not a big deal to me. Like it's cool. At least I get it. But that's why I don't transfer money too often because I lose. Like if I send $400, I have to send 450, which covers the service charge, the fee to send the money, you know, and to like give some money to the person that I'm dealing with. So I lose like money by doing that. So I rather not do it. So I only do it once in a while. When it's like, a good bit in there, I'll say, okay, I'll take some out now. Hey Lynn, how you doing? All right, so Maria, you want a journal for your work as usual. Let me see. Yeah, so it's not and my friend wanted to use Zelly, but I told her it's the same thing as PayPal. It's not gonna work. It doesn't go. There's no app that I can use to make money to send it to my account. It doesn't work that way. The only way it works is through super chats. But super chats, I'm still losing money too. Because if somebody super chats me $5, I don't get the $5. I get like, three something, maybe 375. So I'm still getting like, less. But PayPal has a thing where if you make over $100 with the deductions, then they send you a check. So you're guaranteed to get at least $100 every month. If you make like 150, they take the 50 away from their percentage and the fees and shit or whatever it is, and then you get like $100 clear. But if you make more than that, then you get more. Obviously. So that's how it is. But if I lived in the United States, I wouldn't have that problem. For Canada, but PayPal doesn't deal with Bermuda. But it's all good. I found a way around it, so it doesn't matter. I'm not one bit worried. Now, if it was my only income and it was my full time job, then I would have to like aggravate somebody to transfer the money like every month, which would be ridiculous. Like I'd have to get like a person that doesn't mind doing it, which is the person who does it for me doesn't mind anyway. But I just don't want to bother that person every single month because it's not necessary. But it's all good though. But yeah, that's the life of living here. You get screwed in those ways, which is weird because Bermuda is such a rich country, and I'm very surprised that PayPal won't deal with debits, and PayPal is a huge company right now. They're all over the world. Like PayPal is one of the biggest like money apps in the world. They're like they sponsor people. They sponsor basketball teams. They have commercials. They're big. They're bigger now than they probably ever been. So I'll stick with them. It's cool. And see, I have so many friends that if I ever needed them to do that exchange for me, they'd do it. All I gotta do is ask. Because it's not like you're doing something illegal. You know, it's your exchanging money. Who cares? You know, it's not like it's drug money. Yeah, same here. They've been the easiest to deal with. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, it won't happen here though. They've been trying to get it in Bermuda for ages, and it just won't work. Bermuda's just a bunch of idiots that don't want to do it. A lot of people have complained in Bermuda because they want Cash App. Because a lot of kids in Bermuda that go to the United States and Canada for school, they want to have Cash App, so that way they can use it in Bermuda and school, right? And PayPal. But Bermuda's so fucking ignorant that they don't want to do it. Like, because it'll be so much easier if they did. And if it, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Hey, Marley, what's up? I'll be very honest, and this is something that I thought I'd never say, but I'll say it, right? Because I this is exactly how I feel. If Bermuda were to take on an app like Cash App or PayPal, I would honestly and they would and I can transfer the money I make to my original account in Bermuda. If Bermuda allowed that to happen, then I would actually be on here a lot more. I would actually make this my full-time job. I honestly would. Because that way I'm guaranteed to have income to pay my bills and to live, that life. But because I don't have that option, I can't do it. You see what I'm saying? But if one day that happens, then don't be surprised when you see me on here every single day, all day. But it probably won't. Maybe, maybe it can happen. Everything happens. We'll see. Hey, Milk Tea, how you doing? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. You ate some chicken nuggets? All right. Two. All right, Maria. My my pee in the ass. All right, Maria. What I'm getting is I see you probably hanging out with your children this weekend and having a good time with them. Um, as far as Walter, I think that he's still like having some setbacks and obstacles. Looks like he's gonna spend some money this weekend on things that he needs, and he's gonna be upset about it because he's like kind of like in a slump with money, and but he's still gonna buy whatever he needs to buy. He's very doubtful and suspicious of people around him, especially who, because the she doesn't show up here, but the energy of her shows up here. So he's still getting interference by, I would say, her and maybe her sister and the mother. Like I tell you, sometimes I kind of see like some people aggravating him this weekend. I also see he might be hanging out with his son this weekend. So this weekend looks like, you guys will be, dealing with family and stuff, and dealing with your children. You might not see each other like this weekend, maybe. You might not see each other tomorrow or Sunday, but maybe Monday it'll be a little better. But looks like this weekend, I think it's going to be more of a shitty weekend for Walter, dealing with those biatches, and dealing with his son, and you, I see, dealing with your kids. So I don't think you guys will physically see each other tomorrow or Sunday, but it seems like more of a family thing. Yeah, with you it's fine, but in general, he's kind of pissed that things around him. Yeah, I'm gonna check for you now. Shit. Damn dog, go in your bed. You're all in my damn way. This damn dog is literally right here on my feet, sprawled out on the tile, and she's like snoring, and her bed's behind me, and she won't go in it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I think his son is like there, so his son is like helping him, or like keeping him calm. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday, it looks like you guys will see each other. I see you'll be happy. But like I said, he might talk about his past and stuff, and how he was when he was a child or whatever. Or he might talk to you about your children, and he might talk to you about his kid. And it looks like he's gonna tell you about his shitty weekend, about how he's living in that house, how he's aggravated about it, and how he had like a shitty weekend because of it. So he definitely is still thinking about like moving forward and getting away from it all. It's still going through his mind, you know. So Monday and Tuesday, I see you guys seeing each other for sure. and you being happy because I got you here being happy, and you guys talking about past influences, childhood stuff, or your children. Yeah, all good. It's all good between you and him. I just think that you both are dealing with family stuff this weekend, and he's still dealing with you know who and bullshit. But it looks like he's around his son this weekend too, and he's having like you know a good time with him. So that's good. Yeah, and like I always say, that's something that he's working on, but it's a matter of time before you know he says fuck it and just does it. So it looks like you guys won't see each other physically Saturday and Sunday, but it looks like you'll see him on Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, probably both days. You're welcome, Maria. No problem. Hey, Virgo, what's up, sweetie? You good? How did your yard cleaning and stuff go? And how's the new place? Yeah, it's good to have a weekend break from each other and deal with your own life, and then get back to you know normal on Monday. It's all good. It's refreshing. Good. I'm glad. Good. Happy for you. I'm glad everything's going good. Chloe, how you doing? How's your new place? I got a few people in here that got new places. You're good. Good to hear. I'm glad. Glad it's good. Marley. You got your place. Your place. You're gonna be in your place next month. Will be a year, right? This month will well June will be a year that you've been in there, right? If my memory serves me correctly. I can't believe it's been a year already. You've been there. Well, it's coming up on a year, right? June 6th. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it was in June. Shit. So next week you're gonna have like a 1 year anniversary party of your new place. Fuck, I can't believe it's been a year already. You've been in that place. Holy shit. That's right. I remember now. I was gonna say, yeah, Marley got into a new place this year, and I'm like, no, she didn't. It's been a whole fucking year already. Yeah, see, but that's okay. As long as you got a place to live, that's all that matters. Who cares? You know? Okay, Chloe. I know, right, Dan? Don't worry, Marley's gonna be 40 this year. See? A lot of things to celebrate. See, look, Marley said she's only 39 and it's still a blur. You know? Oh shit. Ain't that true? I have to remind you about what my mom says. See, my mom says, look, 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah, 50, you finish. That's what she tells you. And then she says, I'm going 80 next year. I can't believe it. Because I'm going 80. I can't believe it. So then I said, Mom, look, you're going to go from one hand to the next. See, look, you cross over, you go 60, 70, 80, and you go downhill, look, 90, 100, dead. She goes, shut up. I don't want to go there. I can't believe I'm 80. I'm going 80. I said, yeah, Mom, it's okay. I'm catching you up. I remember like 20 years ago, I would make fun of her and say, "Oh, you're getting old," you know. I say, "Oh, that's because you're old." She goes, "Don't worry, you're gonna get there." And I said, and then when I tell her like I have, when I first got glasses like 5 years ago, right? When I first got my first these glasses, I've had them for like 5 years now. And she says, "Don't worry, you're gonna get glasses too one day. Don't worry, your back is gonna hurt, your legs, your head. Don't worry, you're gonna see. Don't make fun of me." Yep, and she's right. She's fucking right. Yes, she is. I'm gonna see her tomorrow for lunch. She says, "You gonna come here for lunch tomorrow?" I said, "Yes, mom." I said, "What you gonna make?" "I'm gonna make roast chicken because everybody else don't like it. Just me, you, and daddy's gonna eat it. And you could take some leftovers for you." I said, "Yeah, sure." Just something else. But I'm so glad my dad is like recovering very well. My dad's doing good. So he's getting like much better. It's crazy how good he's getting. Chloe, let me know if you're here. I just got your donation. Thanks. All right, so Chloe said, "How is my next month going to go as my new side job and with the strains I've had at work?" All right, let me check. This damn dog. She's such a damn nuisance. All right, so next month looks good, Chloe. I don't see nothing like too bad here. What I am getting is it's going to be difficult, and it's only because of your worry and concern. But whatever difficulties or situations that arise, I feel like you're going to face it and deal with it. Like you'll be able to juggle both. You'll be able to juggle things around. You'll be able to do whatever you have to do. You show up here in the reading, and you show up as the Queen of Swords, somebody who is very intense, sharp, quick, smart. Somebody who like says, "I'm gonna perceive into the unknown. I'm gonna do what it takes to make it happen." Um, there could be like a person around you that make you feel like you're not getting things done, or somebody that tries to get in the way of your success. But that's up to you, like to allow this person to get in the way, or go around them, or get rid of them. So if there's a person that doesn't want to do the exact you want to do, then this person might be an issue. But I get more it's because they might give you advice on something, but you're not going to take the advice because you know better. So if this person becomes a result of inactivity, or like how they, like what I mean is like if they're not doing what you're doing, then what's the sense of dealing with them, right? So you got to do what's best for you and keep going, and not carry this person's weight, you know? Right, there you go. That's a good attitude to take. And if you do that, and I'm sure you will, your initiative, your strength, and your success will happen. and you'll conquer whatever situation is there, because I got the Ace of Swords at the very end. And that ace always means to me the next 30 days are going to be great. So, the next 30 days can be very good. So, this whole month of June can be very good. By the time you reach the end of the month, you'll be like, whew, okay, that wasn't that bad. I got everything I had to get done. Had a little, humps here and there, a little, worry here and there, or that person was doing this or that. But at the end of the day, I got everything done. So, the main word I get here in these cards to me is activity. So if you put in the actions, you show that you're being active, and you show that you're dealing with things in an active way. Then actions have reactions. So it's all about whether or not you want to be determined to make it happen. Which, the Queen of Swords, she has her sword laying on her lap. So everybody knows not to fuck around, because when she pulls the sword up, she's gonna be like, "Who wants this?" And they know not to fuck around. So I think people know you're not fucking around. They know you're not full of shit. They know you're active and determined, so you can keep your sword on your lap for now. You don't have to cut anybody up. Yeah, see, that's why I said you show up in the reading. So the Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And the Queen of Swords in my deck, she has the sword on her lap, as if to say, "It's here if you want it. It's here if you want some, but I'll keep it on my lap for now." But see, the Ace of Swords came out too, so that's a good combination. That means that a woman having the success that she desires, but that other person can interfere. So make sure that person, when they do interfere, just scoot them away. Be like, "Nah, you can do whatever you want. You can stay right there while I keep hustling." And that's all. Don't let nobody get in your way. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Yeah, there you go. See, so you already had it all planned out. See, that's good. You know, that's all that matters, is you got everything done. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Wish you luck, and hopefully it all goes well, which I know it will. You'll be all right. Good. I'm glad. Get her done. That's good. I'm glad everybody's getting good news. That's good. I like when the energy's like this. I don't like getting bad shit. I like getting good things for everybody. So that's good. June, I told everybody already, June's going to be a good month. Yeah, it is. Yeah, for real. For a lot of people, it will be. June is like number six. So number six is finally getting over the bullshit and going towards a better like situation, better energy. Six is always like, being like the six in the tarot, all four cards are good. Every last one of them. But the fives are not. So we got rid of May. Got crack. But if Jupiter's moving through Cancer, then that means that Cancerians are going to feel big changes. They can have something big happen to them, like money, something they've been wishing for a long time. You know, yeah, numbers mean a lot, and usually May is difficult for a lot of people, but six is very good. I'm February 6th, so I should know. So yeah, Jupiter moving through Cancer. I'm not an astrology. I'm just an ass who knows astrology. So yeah, Jupiter going through Cancer could bring money and big changes for Cancerians. So if you're a Cancer, it'll be beneficial for you. Jupiter moving through any sign is pretty good. Or if you have, or if you have, Cancer in your chart somewhere. Some people have Jupiter in Cancer, so if you do, it can benefit you a lot. When Jupiter was in Taurus, um, and Uranus was in Taurus at one point, those were where my placements was, and it definitely benefited me in a lot of ways. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it doesn't mean it affects just one sign. It can affect numerous, people. See, right now Pluto is in Aquarius and has been in Pluto has been in Aquarius for a while now, and it's going to be there for 20 years. And I'm a double Aquarius, so I know it's going to affect me, and it already has. It already has affected me in a positive way. I feel like whatever I preach into existence, it's starting to happen. So I gotta watch what I say. I gotta be like, okay, don't wish for that, Mark, because it's gonna happen. Don't do that, Mark, because it's gonna happen. Keep quiet. Don't use up all your wishes. Yeah, but sometimes you don't even have to manifest. It's just God's plan coming to you. But God's only gonna let your plan exist if you put in the work. So manifestation is something that is used by a lot of people, but a lot of people don't even know how to manifest shit. They just talk to hear themselves. But when you really say it and mean it, it actually happens. Yeah, Steve is a great astrologer. He's awesome, man. He's one of the best astrologers I've ever known. And he's been to Bermuda like 30 times. I've never met him. I wish I could, but every time he's here, like I never really get a chance to see him. Um, but I don't need to meet him because I've been following him for a long time. Before I even became like, doing all this psychic stuff, I used to be into more astrology stuff. I used to read my horoscope every day. I was more into astrology than I was into readings and psychics because I actually I'm opposite now, you know? I'm more of, into psychic stuff now more than I am into astrology. But I watch Steve Judd every single month. I watch him every time. He does an Aquarius reading every month, and he's usually pretty much spot on with me and Aquariuses. I've never got a personal reading from him, but I don't really want to. But not because I don't like him or whatever. He's got a good reputation. That's why he keeps coming back here. And he's world renowned. He's like a lot of people know him. He's big. He's like he may not have like a lot of he doesn't have like a million subscribers or anything like that because he don't buy his subscribers. Those are real people. And he makes good money. He's been doing that shit for years. He's like 71, I think. 71 or something like that. He's a cool guy, man. Okay, Maria, take care. Man, she's talking about D. See, I don't got Maria talking about D now. Good seeing you, Maria. Have a good weekend. Yeah, Steve Judd, I'm glad you guys watch him. He's the only astrologer that I really rate and and he knows exactly what he's talking about. Now, there's other astrologers that are great. I'm not saying that he's the best, but he's the best for me. He resonate his astrology, like I understand his astrology. Where these, where you got a guy like Leo King, he like says so much shit that you be like, oh hell no. Yeah, see, you just said the same thing I did. Look, I used to, I used to like, yeah, but see, he's the type of person I can't watch because he's like, well, you see, what's gonna happen is Uranus is squared 24 degrees of Jupiter, and when those two get together, they fucking like they go fucking nuts, okay? And he's like, yeah, he's like he's like too dramatic, and he's like, he'd be like, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, yo, bro, I don't need to know that shit. Just tell me what the fuck's gonna happen, like. And he's like, you guys gonna get fucked, you know. Well, really, he's like, he's too like, he's not somebody I can watch all the time. Don't get me wrong, he's good at what he does. He's a great astrologer. But I think he puts too much emphasis on like stupid shit that don't mean anything. But he's a good astrologer. He's good. He's been in the game for a long time. But when he teamed up with that idiot Rich Loop, I stopped watching him. And now they don't really speak to each other no more. I knew that was gonna happen. But yeah. The Leo King's come a long way though. I know some of his story and how his life used to be and how it is now. And I give him respect. I don't really want to diss him or anything like that. But I used to make fun of the way he talked and shit like that and what he used to say, like. But he's cool though. I don't know him like that, but he don't know me either. But um, he's good. I can't remember, but I believe I did like a mediumship type of reading for him because when his dad passed away, like I kind of did a mediumship reading for him, but I did it not directly to him. I gave it to somebody to give to him, like because I felt bad for him, and like his dad came through, and I just told him a few things, and the person confirmed it all too. Well, he like that's like a sensitive thing to him, obviously. But I believe I did that like maybe two years ago or 2 3 years ago. I did that, but that was about it. That's the only real like kind of interaction I had through somebody to get to him. But that's about it. I used to listen to him, but I can't bear listening to him anymore. I rather listen to Steve. He talks a lot calmer and he makes more sense to me. I can't go in all this crazy details. There's another lady who I really liked, but she's gone now. Braca Goldsmith. She's an elderly lady, and she had like a chart that she drew, and she would like take the sun and put it over here, and take the moon and put it down here, and she'd tell you where like it's going and all that. And she was very skinny, and like she would come online, and she'll go live every now and then when she got a hang of it, and then she pretty much like just like finished. But I used to listen to her a lot too. She's like one of the OGs of YouTube, Braca Goldsmith. She changed her name. I think her original name was Barbara or something, and now it's Braca or something. Like I don't know, but she's somebody who I rated as one of the best too. She was very good too. Like she never made astrology seem bad. She always made it seem, positive. And there's like another lady from Australia. I can't remember her name either, but she's good too. She's very informative. She talks nice and calm, and like she doesn't have no negative shit. Like, she's very nice too. But there are some people out there, boy. Let me tell you, I don't even know about that other chick. She used to talk about astrology and pull cards, but any problem I had with her was she was like, she shuffles cards and the cards will go all over the floor and she'll pick them up off the floor and be like, "Oh my god, these are too much cards," but it's cool. The whole fucking deck, and then she'll put her hair back behind her head, her ear, and be like, "Okay, let me go see now what the fuck's going." I'm like, this bitch is whack as hell. I'm like, yep, time to not look at you no more. I can't deal with you either. I can't handle a reader that drops cards on the ground every shuffle. I drop cards one or two on the ground sometimes, but everybody drops cards, right? But not like every time you shuffle. Like, really, sweetheart? You're dropping half the fucking deck on the ground, bending down, coming back up. You got all that hair, and then you put your hair behind your fucking ear, and you're like, well, guys, I've got fucking a million cards here. I'm like, what the fuck? You on crack, sweetheart? Yeah, she moved to New Zealand during the bug. Yeah, that's her. She's cool though. She's good. But some of these readers on here, they be whack as fuck, man. I can't deal with them. Especially the ones that talk too much and they never shut up. It's like blah 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 blah. Like, shut the fuck up. Read the damn cards. Hurry up. Yeah, she's definitely not from the hood, but she acted like she was on crack. She probably was on something. To like shuffle cards every time and have them fall on the ground is ridiculous. Like, don't you ever watch your lives back and say, look how dumb I look every time I shuffle, I pick up the cards. And why are you shuffling the cards so aggressive? What them cards done to you? Nobody should be shuffling aggressively like how these people do. They're like, I'm like, what the fuck? Who you trying to be like that money machine that counts money? That's what they remind me of. That's a crack reader. A reader who does that is a crack reader. That's what I call them. It's like they're on crack. I can't shuffle cards that fast. That's stupid as shit. Hey, but to each their own. Do whatever you want. I don't care. You can keep looking dumb, not me. I ain't shuffling no cards fast as fuck and having them all fly all over the damn place. You think I want to pick up people's cards all damn day? No. Hell no. Shuffle them damn things right and you'll be good. Some people are good at shuffling though. They be shuffling that shit. And like a lot of readers, I find that they like to shuffle the cards aggressively just to get cards to pop out. And then instead of doing it like how you normally would do it, like how I do it. I do it like I'm playing cards. You shuffle the cards because when you play like spades or go fish or euchre or rummy or whatever playing card games you play, right? If a card pops out when you shuffle, what do? You put the card back in the deck, right? That's how you learn. That's how playing card games is because you're not allowed to see the card, right? Because you face all the cards down for every player to see the cards. But if one pops out upright and you see what it is, right? Then you put it back in the deck. So when you do tarot, I feel like you should do the same thing. That's just my opinion because that's what I've been doing my whole life. So if I get a pop out, I'm putting it back in because that's how I was taught to play cards in the first place. You're not supposed to see the cards because, but then some people would say like, "Hey Fiona, how you doing?" Some people would say, "Oh, well, that's the way that spirit wants me to do it because that spirit like smacking my deck so the card comes out." That's what people's excuses are. But don't get me wrong. Like if you want to do it that way and it works for you and you're reading people perfectly fine that way, then that's your way meant to do it. And don't take what I'm saying in a bad way. It's just I feel like that's not necessary because when you play cards, that's what you do. You put the card back if it pops out. And you know what's cool is when I do get a pop out and I shuffle the cards again, that card comes out sometimes, comes back out. So that just tells me that it was meant for me to see before I even pull it. And then some people say, "Oh, well, you're contradicting what you just said." No, that's spirit's way of saying, "Hey, I'm just gonna show you something like a magic trick. This card's gonna pop out, and then when you shuffle it again and you pull cards, this card's gonna show up. Watch." So spirit can play magic tricks too. Yeah. So that's the only way that I feel like some pop outs are meant to see. But I don't know. I just feel like a lot of things are done, you know, wrong. But anyway, Marley, being that you're here, I had fun in your chat room today. It was full of action and excitement. And it's always good when people get readings and we know what they're up to and we kind of have a little chuckle in the back saying, "What the fuck is going on with this people?" I was like, "What the hell am I watching here?" I was like, this can't be happening right now. And I said, "Thank God I'm a mod in here because I'm gonna fucking zap these motherfuckers. I'm so sick and tired of this shit." Like, I was basically being nice. Stop asking your questions. There are paid readings going on. And I said it not once, not twice, but three fucking times. And some of those bitches, right, kept doing that shit. No, you ain't gotta, don't ever feel bad going off on somebody. She deserved it. But she probably didn't hear half the things you said anyway. No, 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 it's on Marley's channel today. Just now, when we were in Marley's room, this woman came in there and I was saying, "Look, stop asking your questions because Marley's doing a paid reading. Like, hint, hint, shut the fuck up." And she asked three times after I said that. And I was like, "You know what, bitch? We don't need you in here. You ain't paying. Goodbye." Fuck off. Like, I got rid of her. And I was like, "You know what? You're so dumb." And then there was another one and another woman, another person in there called Futuristic. And I'm like, "Yeah, in the future, you say one more word and you're gonna bye bye too." And sure as hell, she did it. I said, "Stop asking your questions. These are paid readings next. Stop asking your questions." What does that mean? What is a moderator for? To tell you what to do. If you don't do what they tell you to do, then I'm going to tell you to get the fuck out of here. And I said, "Yeah, you don't want to listen? Well, your futuristic thing is going to be banned. Goodbye. You're now banned into the future. Go fuck yourself." Yeah, that chick, she was mental. She just kept doing it on purpose, see. And she ain't no tarot reader. Because I went to her channel and it's all bullshit. That chick you're talking about, Dan, I clicked on her channel and I looked, and that bitch ain't doing no readings. She ain't been live in like a year. Dumbass who. And then the futuristic person, they kept asking. I said, "Yeah, it's time for you to go now. Bye." And then there was two other people in there that caught the drift, and then they were acting all nice at the end. Oh, I like your voice, Marley. Oh, I can listen to you all day. Yeah, bitch, because you knew you was next. If you asked again, I would have got rid of you too. And I was like, look at her. It was that Earth Angel chick, the Earth Angel chick, and it was another person in there. And they kept asking too. And I said, yeah. When you popped off, they was like, okay, cool. Mark's telling us to stop asking, and now Marley said, you can go somewhere else if you keep fucking asking me. Right? And then there's other two people that are like, oh, I like your voice. Oh, where you from? Yeah. You switched out real quick, didn't you? Because you knew you were about to get zapped next. It's amazing how stupid these adults are, acting like fucking children. You're getting something for free, and you're still acting like a little cat, a little kid. I want my lollipop. I want my chips. Mommy, mommy, daddy, daddy, please. That's what they remind me of. Look at me, look at me. I want to ask a free bullshit question about some asshole that I don't talk to. Fuck off, man. They drive me nuts. Yeah, I remember you too. I was mentioning that to somebody today. How you figured out those two people, it was the same person. But that shit's been happening forever. I've been telling people that forever. You'd be surprised how many people are the same people you talk to with different names. Because there's no way in hell in somebody's right mind that they're gonna have, one account and not get banned for asking the same shit every goddamn day. You know? It's absolutely crazy. And some nights it's really nice. Nobody aggravates you. But see, tonight's Friday night, going into Saturday, so they're acting like a bunch of idiots. And that's what happens. See, they act up. Actually, no, today is Saturday night. What am I talking about? Today is Saturday night going to Sunday. So Friday and Saturday night is a pain in the ass. I thought it was Friday night. Never mind. Saturday night. So that's even worse. They're already drunk or high or on crack. So they come in there, and one person said, "You know what? I don't know if you guys didn't see it, but one person came in there. I think their name was Kazi or something like that. I was fucking dying. I deleted them because I knew they were acting stupid. They said is um is Little Herbo and Tupac or something my spirit guides or some shit like that. Hey, I was fucking dying, right? I was like, these fucking idiots talking about rappers being their spirit guides. I think it was Little Herbo and Little somebody or Tupac or some shit like that. They asked if they were their spirit guides. Hey, I fucking laughed like shit. I was laughing and nobody deleted it, right? So I'm like, people must think this person is being real about asking that shit. And I said, let me delete this fucking idiot. Like, they're just acting stupid. Talking about like, these rappers, your spirit guides. Shut your ass up. Get out of here. Yeah, Katazi or something like that. Yeah. Hey, Ann. Yeah, see, Dan didn't know. He was like, what the hell is this person talking about? But I know the rappers that they were talking about. I can't remember exactly what they said, but they were talking about these two rappers being their spirit guides. I was like, this fucking ass. Let me delete this idiot. I laughed and I thought it was funny, but then I got rid of him. I was like, let me get your ass out of here. Yo, you're doing the damn shit. I think, yeah, after that, but I don't know if that was before or after Marley popped off. I can't remember. But it was funny though. Marley was like, look, don't you see Mark telling you not to ask me damn questions? Matter of fact, you can go somewhere else. No, actually, a matter of fact, you can get the hell out of here. I was like, about time, Marley, tell her fuck off. And then she's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, don't you fucking know? But Marley was cool after that. She didn't let it get to her. And then she was like, okay, next, you know? And then the person that you were reading for, they were aggravating too. That person, I can't remember their name, but it wasn't Jonathan, it was the other person. They kept asking and asking and asking. I'm like, this woman, she's asking 100 fucking questions about this fucking guy that she didn't even fucking deal with. I was like, that's why I kept on saying, oh Lord. I was like, oh boy, what am I gonna do with these damn people? Nah, I don't want Marty to pop off. She's she wants to keep her energy, she wants to keep her energy. Even when she pops off, it's not like a bad thing. It's not like she's pointing in the camera like me. Cause I'll be like, the fuck. Marty be like, oh, sitting proper, and she be like, you know what? Yeah, that damn woman, she's something else. She goes in there and gets a reading and like asks like a million questions. I wanted to like say, sweetheart, we have other people to attend to. Like, if you want a private reading, then you should go get one. Cause like, you what the fuck you think this is? Unlimited question day? What the fuck you doing? Damn women, what I tell you. And then she says something about she says, oh, I'm clairvoyant and a healer or some shit she said, and I'm like, I wanted to put the yawning emoji up. And when I hear people say that shit, I start laughing, right? Yeah, I was so entertained tonight. Honestly, I wasn't mad at all. I was so entertained. I was so glad that I had a chance to be in there and watch all the bullshit. Like, I was laughing like crazy. When she started talking about herself, hey, I was fucking dying. She's like, "Oh, I'm a reader too." Oh yes, I and another reader told me this, but guess what? I'm a clairvoyant and a healer. I'm glad you are, sweetheart. So if that's the case, then you know how this works. So if you know how this works, why are you being an idiot? Why are you asking like a million fucking questions? Sometimes they say Marty has a good heart for dealing with these people. Me, I would have told her, look, sweetheart, I ain't answering all these damn questions. Okay? What you need to do is you need to pick up the phone and call this motherfucker and tell him you're gonna give him the coochie. You're gonna drop it like it's hot on his D. And then you'll be happy and you ain't gotta get no more readings. Okay? Just go get the D and shut up, woman. That's what I wanted to say so bad. I was like, how the fuck is this guy supposed to be your twin flame? And Marty was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, this mofo ain't your twin flame, sweetheart. If this motherfucker was your twin flame, he'd be with you right now, twinning your ass up against the wall. Oh Lord Jesus, please help us. When I was looking at that woman's comments, I was like, fucking people, man. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I'm like, you're trying to justify every single psychic terminology to figure out why this person ain't drooling all over you. It's because you're a whack job, sweetheart. I tell you straight. You know why these guys don't ain't firming out the mouth to deal with you? Because you're a fucking whack job. Okay? And I ain't your damn twin flame. Don't ever call me your damn twin flame. You're gonna have a rude awakening. Yeah, that's the one. I never seen her before. I've never seen that chick in my life. But she was like glazing herself at one point. That's when I started laughing. I actually took her serious in the beginning. And then when she started like asking like question after question after question after question, and like she be asking the question and Marley's already answered it. And then next thing you know, she says, well, I'm clairvoyant and I'm a healer. And I'm like, here we go again. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Oh my god, my dog just farted. Holy shit. Fuck you, stink. Yo, get your bitch ass out of here. Yo, your ass is right in line with my fucking face. This is why I don't like. This is why I don't even want a woman because I don't want to smell nobody's ass. Mine is bad enough, and I gotta smell yours. Fucking hell. Fucking dog. Holy shit. And you ate like fucking 8 hours ago. Fuck. I know, right? Yeah, I saw you repeat the answer like twice. And I was like, there's something wrong with this damn woman. Yeah, you had to deal with that too. I know you did. Dog's asses stink. Trust me. That shit was fucking rotten just now. Oh my god. Thank God my fan is on and it blurs it away. But I got her ass is literally right here. Fucking dog. I swear to God, if she wasn't cute and I loved her and I didn't, I'd fucking throw her ass outside. She's lucky I love her. You're using glazing now? You know who says glazing every damn day? My nephews. Because they say that, because I always, they say glazing all the time. You be glazing yourself. And I'm like, the only thing that I like is glazed donuts. And they start laughing. And he says she's just a girl. Yeah, glazing. That's their new thing now. They've been saying that for a while now, for a couple months. This guy glazes himself. Yeah, he was glazing me today. Or I got glazed. I'm like, you guys are like weirdos. Yeah. That chick was glazing herself, talking about what she thinks she is. I think that shit is the most funniest shit in the world. When a psychic says, I'm clairaudient, I'm clairsendent, I'm clairvoyant, I'm Claire this, I'm Claire that. Bitch, your name's not Claire. Your name's Karen. And why the fuck would you want to be Claire anything? Just shut up. You're like, you have psychic abilities. That's all you gotta say. You know? Why Claire has to be involved all the time? But there's gonna be a lot of octopus soup tomorrow at the Portuguese festival. Portuguese people here are they eat octopus all the time. Not me though. Hell no, I don't eat no octopus. Hell no, that shit stinks like hell. No, no, I ain't eat nothing that looks like that. Ugh. You know, my mom and dad eats it. My brother, um, my nephews. I think one or two of them eat it. I think yeah, my brother's kids eat it, but I don't eat that shit. All I gotta do is smell it, and I'm going. I'm like hell no. If it smells like that, that means it don't taste like that. You know, that's one thing I ain't eat. I'll use it as bait. Yeah, people eat that shit like crazy here. Tomorrow night when they have the Portuguese festival, there's gonna be like a couple Portuguese ladies with a big ass pot, and they're gonna have the octopus soup with potatoes and vegetables and all sorts of like shit in there. I'm like, oh hell no, no, no. No. Fiona says I'm going straight vegan, straight eggplant. That's what she really means. She only deals with eggplant. That's what she wants. See, when she sees damn vegetables, she gets excited. She says, "You all can have the meat, but I got the eggplant." I have nothing against vegans. I'm actually happy there is vegans in the world because it leaves more meat for me. Thank you for leaving the steak for me. Thank you for leaving them pork ribs for me. Thank you for leaving all that hamburger meat and hot dogs and leaving all that juicy filet mignon and chicken and turkey. It's all for me. I appreciate it. Keep eating them vegetables. I love vegetables too. I can't get enough of vegetables. I ain't gonna lie. I love vegetables. I could be a vegan if I wanted to. Not. If I ate just fish, I can eat just fish for the rest of my life. But see, a lot of vegans consider them eating fish being okay. Because fish to me isn't really meat. Fish is seafood. I have a friend, he's vegan, and he ate like tuna and fish, shrimp, but he won't eat actual like, meat. He won't eat red meat, but he'll eat fish, he'll eat seafood. So he considered himself vegan because he didn't eat meat, but he ate seafood. So he was one of those, fake vegans. Select vegans is what I called him. And he would watch me eat a steak, no problem. He wouldn't even care. One time I ate a lobster in front of him. I said, "You want some?" He goes, "Nah, I can't. I'm allergic to it." I was like, "Oh, thank you. I'll eat it for you." I'm so glad there's people that are allergic to lobsters and don't want to eat lobsters. I'll eat them. I'll eat them for you. Thank you. Thank God. I appreciate you not eating what I like. So there's more for me. I ain't against you. I'm for you. If you would have said, "Wait, Dan, you know Frank Sinatra's mother?" Dan be pulling your leg. You better watch out. Yeah, Fiona said no eyes for her. I don't blame her. My mom and dad eat fish eyes. That shit's gross as fuck. And my don't even talk about my auntie. She be sucking on them chicken feet. That shit was probably the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life, and she used to do it on purpose to make me mad. I almost threw up. And she would laugh like crazy. God bless her. Somebody told well, my sister told me and somebody else told me they saw my yearbook picture from 1996. And oh no, not 1996, sorry, 1993 or 92 or something like that was my picture in the yearbook. I think it was like my first year of high school. And they sent it. I have it here actually. Actually, let me show you my picture from high school. And you're when you had a picture at high school, right? You got to put a saying on the bottom. When you guys see this, you're gonna crack up. I forgot to show you guys. My nephew sent it to me. 'Cause my nephew goes to the same school I did. And he goes, "Look who I found." And he was teasing me, talking shit about my hair. Because I used to have a big crop of hair back then. Look at that handsome fella. And it says my name, and it says, "What are you looking at?" And my sister says, "You still say that till today, but you just say, 'What the fuck you looking at?'" It says my name and it says, "What are you looking at?" It's hilarious. And then they were like, "You still say that till today, but you just put fuck in there." I'm like, "Yep." It was fucking hilarious. My nephew sent it to me. He had me cracking up. He goes, "Look like you had a few burgers." And I'm like, "Yep." It all went to my hair. That's when I had a big crop of hair. Oh, co-chilling and hanging out and smoking weed. I look dapper. Hey, if that's what you think, dapper. I haven't heard that word forever. Marley, when she says Marley, I probably would have liked you in high school. That shit was funny. That was a good old days. That was so long ago. Shit. I think I was like 15 in that picture. I still have that yearbook. I have it upstairs, I think. I have it somewhere. I have two yearbooks from grade 9 and grade 10. Guess what, guys? It's June 1st. It's June 1st. We're halfway, pretty much almost halfway through the year. We're already at the 6th month already. Fuck, time is flying. I'm really not looking forward to hot ass summer. I really don't. Because in 2 more months, it's going to be fucking hurricane bullshit season again. I'm really not looking forward to that. Fuck. But as soon as it comes, as soon as it goes, I don't know. We'll see. I'm praying for no hurricanes for anybody. Hopefully, they all go to somewhere else and not cause any mischief. But we'll see. Anyway, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here. I need to go get my ass to sleep. This has been an eventful night. I had such a blast at Marley's, talking shit, having fun. I've been live like 3 times today, talking shit, having fun. Today's been a good day. It was fun. I think it was hilarious. I'm glad we have dumb people to entertain us sometimes. It really is. But I'm glad I got you guys to have fun with and talk shit to. It's always good. All right, I will see you all tomorrow. And I hope you all have a great weekend, rest of your weekend. Can't believe it's Sunday already. Yeah, I'm gonna go take the dog potty right now. Take her smelly ass outside and get her to pee. And I should show it to you, but I don't think my camera can reach down there. No, it's not gonna reach down there. Never mind. No, never mind. I can't do it. I would show you this smelly ass dog, but I'm gonna get her ass in outside. Hey, you ready to go outside? Don't be farting around me, yeah? Cause your fucking ass stinks. You hear me? I'm talking to you. Let's go. Get your ass up and we're gonna go pee. Okay, baby? And then you can go sleep in your bed. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful Sunday. And yeah, I should be here tomorrow at some point in time because apparently we're supposed to get bad weather here. But if the weather is okay, I might go to the Portuguese festival because I wanna wear my I want to wear that green shirt right here. I want to wear that to the festival because my team won the championship, and all the Portuguese people are gonna be mad when they see me because they don't like my team. And I'll be like, take that, shut up, and I'll be smelling a nasty octopus. I'll take a picture of it for you guys and show you. I'll take like a video of the festival. If the weather's good, the festival will be on. So hopefully the weather's not that bad. But yeah, I'll show you guys some footage if I go. Bye. Good night, guys. Take care.